Good morning, good morning, good morning, my beautiful people. It's your girl Steffi here, and you are stepping with Steffi. So remember to stay and step with Steffi. So guys, I'm gonna start with Miss Rosalee. Who is Rosalee? She's a social media personality in Jamaica. A lot of people know her in that space. And a few days ago, unfortunately, her kids was removed from her care by the CDA. That's the American equivalency of CPS, which is Child Protective Services. And so they went ahead and removed the kids from Rosalee care. The reason why I say it's unfortunate is because, you know, children, they want to be around their parents, especially their biological parents. Now it's unfortunate that the kids had to be removed from Rosalee care and also her partner's care, the children's father, Jake's, for allegations of abuse. And, you know, like I said, children want to be around their biological parents no matter what. They want to know that's mommy, that's daddy, whatever the case might be. However, children most times don't know the danger that they face, even in the hands of their parents slash caregivers. And so the CDA went in and removed the kids them. And now it's, you know, in the social media settings, everybody's beating her left, right, and center. They're saying it's good that the kids were removed. She's worthless, she's careless. People talking about her shape, or she ugly, or she don't look good, she shape bad, all that. But we're missing the point. Children were removed, and we need to look about the children. Rosalee needs help, and her partner needs help as well. In order for them to be better parents, they need help. And it was said, I believe, by the CEO of the CDA that they tried to reach out to Rosalee on several occasions, and they try to work with her and, you know, offer her preventative services. What is preventative services? So preventative services, still a part of CDA. They come in because there's suspicion of abuse or neglect, and therefore they come in to offer services to see what we can do in order for us to make sure the children are safe, that we don't have to go ahead and remove them from the home. I guess Rosalee thought they were joking or something, so she decided to not acknowledge their presence and their authority to remove the kids from her care. And so, you know, the kids are gone now. Now Rosalee needs to do the work, but Rosalee needs help. Trauma breeds trauma, and we can see trauma all over Rosalee. And by the thing she said, if I'm not mistaken, she even said that she hates her mother and she doesn't have any kind of relationship with her mother. That alone tell you right there that there's been a lot of trauma, that there's been even Rosalee herself probably was abused. I don't know her full story, to be honest with you, because the content she produced is not really things that I like to watch, so I don't really know her story. But I can just imagine what she's been to herself. She even put up said on her live, I believe, that sometimes she becomes so overwhelmed that she's thinking about hurting herself, hurting the children, and hurting Jake's, who is her partner and the father of the children. And she said she even want to probably light the house on fire. If that's not somebody screaming out for help, I don't know what else is. And so I would encourage us not to lose focus, but to see how we can help. Not to bash and talk about, oh, good for the kids them removed. Yes, the kids them removed for safety reason. But then now you still have Rosalee, who is a big part of the social media space. And she's a Jamaican and a part of the Jamaican society. Now, how do we help her as a person crying out for help? Yes, she's not saying I need help, but you know, her actions is saying that. And she even mentioned that nobody even asked her how she doing today. What's going on with your mental? What's going on with your emotions? And you know, so like everybody can jump up and say, yes, let the kids them go on. Yes, the kids them need to be removed until she get the help that she need. But apart from that, we also need to continue to say, this person needs support, this person need help. Let's get this person help, and let's get Jake's help too. so that he can be a better father for the children. Like, people just coming talking about Rosalee's shape and what that have to do with anything? And how she ugly, what that have to do with anything again? Why we have to be such a tear down society? Why we can't be uplifting? Why we can't figure out what we could have do for help her? People in our neighborhood, people that's around her, people see that she's going down, that something is wrong. She's definitely more vocal in a negative way than before. Where's everybody? But now everybody's running with the story and talking about, oh yes, and the kids them for going and this and that. But before it even got to here, who was there? Who was the support she needed? Where you think the statement, it takes a village, come from? Mommy and daddy, sometimes we're not healed people. We're full of trauma, all kind of abuse, all kind of things happen to us, and we don't have no voice. And so we have to just suck it up. And so now we see her, she's spiraling. She's decompensating. She there rock bottom. She hit the bottom. Now how do we help bring her back up so she'll be well enough to take care of herself and take care of kids them? Because remember now, it's the kids them that's feeling it. As much as she might talk to them, whatever they said, she talked to them so terribly on live, and she beat them and she this and she that. Like, alright, that's still their mother. And they still want to be around their mother, and they still want to be around their father. So how do we help them? And I don't know if this will ever reach Rosalee, but I said work with CDA. Take all of the therapy they give you. You need therapy. You need somebody to talk to. Counseling. And you need parenting classes to anger management. How to work on your triggers. What's bothering you today? What make you get even more upset than your norm? How can they fix you and support you? You're gonna have to do the work, honey. If this ever finds you, you're gonna have to do the work. If you want to get your children back, you need to do the work. You have to work with CDA. And the more you're out there on social media and saying these things about wanting to harm the kids and yourself, is the more you're not gonna get your kids back. So I beg you, work with them so they can work with you to bring your kids them back in your care, if so be it. Because we want to make sure you're okay first before anything about giving you the kids them back. And we want to make sure that the kids them father okay too. Because it's not just about Rosalee, it's also about Jake's. What is he doing for himself? How can he get the help he also needs so that he can be a better father for the kids them? But this is not the time to point fingers and blame anyone, guys. This is the time to help, to figure out a way to make sure, say, the kids them go back to their mother who is well, and so that they will be safe. Because in the long run, it's only damaging the kids them. And like I stated earlier, trauma breeds more trauma. So she's traumatized. She's been through a lot that she didn't deal with. And now she have kids, and she's passing that trauma down to the kids them by traumatizing the kids them with the abuse. It could be physical, it could be verbal abuse, and the neglect too. Emotionally, they're not getting the support and the words of affirmation and the love that they need. So they're emotionally neglect too. There's a lot to these people, and it's sad. This is nothing to glorify over and to, tell people, yeah, see, oh, look what happened to you. This is not the time. This is not the time for that. And I don't understand why sometimes social media have to be so toxic. Why the space have to be so negative and dark. Why you have to come and put somebody down. She need help. Like the whole of we all need help. In some way, shape or form, we all need help. So who are us to come on and act like we're so righteous and we're so this and that could have never happened to me? Everybody say that. But until you put your foot in that shoes and it fit you, you won't know. So it's okay for you to come and stand on your soapbox and talk. Negative, we're too easy for criticize and put down. Instead of uplift and see how we could have did help. See how we could have worked with her. And like I say, Rosalee, if this ever find you, you need to work with CDA. Get the help you need, get the support you need. And we know sometimes we talk about people in our business, but sometimes we allow it to go too far. Now the world in your business. When you could have did keep it quiet, do what you have to do with CDA. If they tell you go to parenting class, you go to the parenting class them. If they tell you to do, you do whatever. Because at the end of the day, it's about the children them. Us as parents, to be honest with you, once you have kids, you know, you still want to take care of you because your mental self-care is a thing. And it's a very big deal. And it's stressful being a parent. It's not easy. It is not easy trying to raise a good, upstanding human being in a society like today. And that's why you need support. Any way you can get it, that's why you need support. And I'm praying for you. And I pray for anyone else who have to go through this because it's not easy. I work with it every day. I see it every day. And so I know what it is like. And I know when the home is unstable and parents are unstable, the amount of pain and trauma it can bring to a child. And I'm praying for the children too. That they don't find themselves, you know, not them find themselves because they're kids, but they don't end up in a worse situation. You understand? And I hope that their mother and father, Rosalee and Jake, can really, really clean up their act, get it together, do the work, and get their children back and raise some good, productive children. Guys, as usual, you know, I'm always late. That's the train. I'm always late for work, but once I get there, I'm golden. Alrighty, this is where I'm gonna leave this. Just watch this little clip of Rosalee and tell me if you don't think this is a person asking for help. Alright? Until then, remember to stick, stay, and step with Steffi, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm out.
But you may have split personality that pill will come out of me. But if it was a one whole human being dead already. Come on, like the pressure is unbearable. The pressure in a blood clot. So man, blood clot. You have to mash up all things in here. Mash up them blood clot. I say if I just such a run, lick out the blood clot glass. And sometimes the pressure does feel more mad, crazy, and just mash up. Like the place of fire. Stab up jokes and stop the pity them and just everything.